Barbie. The story focuses on Barbie, living in a perfect utopia called Barbie Land. One day, Barbie starts to become less perfect after suddenly experiencing weird things that are ruining her perfect life. So, she, along with Ken, go on a journey of self-discovery as they travel toward the real world. The story is extremely unique, something I never thought they would create, let alone for a Barbie movie, but it works extremely well. It's a new direction for the famous doll that has a lot of potential. The story itself has a variety of tones that play here. It's a lighthearted story about self-discovery and finding out what type of person you want to be. But of course, the story doesn't shy away from focusing on some real-world messages that are targeted toward adults. In fact, expect some adult comedy that will be both unexpected but hilariously on point. The acting is fantastic. Margot Robbie as Barbie and Ryan Gosling as Ken are literal perfection. Robbie executed Barbie's perfect and curious personality extremely well, but Gosling's Ken is a completely different story. Gosling captured the manliness and childlike personality of Ken so well, and you can tell both had such a fun time playing their roles. The same goes with the rest of the huge cast, as there's a lot of big name stars in the film. America Ferrera, Isaiah Ray, Michael Cera, Will Ferrell, Dua Lipa, Kate McKinnon, and John Cena. While some got small, minor roles, they did their role extremely well, especially with capturing their personas. The writing was honestly quite emotional and felt very real at a lot of the points of the film. Some of the writing will focus on the problems or issues we encounter in our society, which is where the most emotional part of the writing comes from. But what the writing did best was its meta humor. And oh boy, it's absolutely hilarious that my entire theater was just dying at a few of the scenes. It's executed in a way where it's unexpected, yet it's done in a way where it made the joke at the right time. The soundtrack for the film was a lot of fun, to be honest. Tons of artists joined in to deliver a party-like soundtrack featuring various songs that really want to make you dance. Hell, even Ryan Gosling sang a song in the film, which was both hilarious yet surprisingly really good. The production designs was basically eye candy. You couldn't take your eyes away from it. It's so cool to see them create an entire Barbie-like world where you know that everything is literally a toy or made of plastic, except for the Barbies and Kens since they don't know. Seeing all the playsets come alive into the film is quite beautiful. I genuinely didn't expect them to go that far with the production design, but thank God they did, as it looks so pretty. The film does include many references to Barbie's past and history, which was a very nice touch. And it's also funny to see some of the scenes throughout the film remind us of how we used to play with our own Barbie dolls. Granted, I never had one myself, but for the people that did, you can definitely see the imagery in some scenes, like Barbie floating down from her house instead of using the stairs, or weird Barbie moving around weirdly because she's basically a Barbie doll that's been used or overplayed with too much. It's small details like this that really bring a lot of nostalgia back to the people that played with their Barbie dolls.
And I long to take you at your word, but then all along you're hiding even when you're by my side. And you keep on playing games with me, games, and you always gotta play with me, play, and I hate the way you break.
Barbie received overwhelmingly positive reviews from critics, praising its production values, Gerwig's direction, soundtrack, and cast performances, particularly Robbie and Gosling. Now, what are my thoughts on this film? Me personally, I had such a great time with it. It's also thanks to having one of the best audience experiences I had in a long time. Obviously, it's a quite different experience than Oppenheimer, one is a thriller biographical film, and the other, well, it's Barbie. But Barbie still provides a heartwarming and emotional story about self-discovery, how there's always struggles when trying to be perfect. The best choice? Be your own person. Be who you want to be. Combining the film's message with a large and fantastic cast, beautiful set designs, a killer soundtrack, hilarious writing, and a unique story, Barbie was absolutely worth the wait. It brought a new take to the beloved doll, and Greta Gerwig was able to capture such a fun, emotional, and party-like feeling throughout the film. I'll give Barbie a 9 out of 10. Go and head to the theater to watch Barbie and form your own opinions. Hopefully, you'll enjoy it like I did.
Boy, you really oughta knock it off right now.